What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on Picking Texas. Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been working on a little side project. I'll have more information for that at the end of this video, so please stay tuned for that. But I'm back today. My wife and daughter are out of town this weekend at a youth church conference. So it's just me by myself this weekend. So I'm going to run up to Dallas and go back to Dallas Vintage Toys, where I have all the time I want to look around at everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at the footage. All right, guys. So that was a little bit better of a look inside of Dallas Vintage Toys. I showed more of the store. The last time I was there, I only had about 15 minutes to look around because we had some plans with some friends and we just kind of happened to be in the area. So we had a few extra minutes, so I stopped in real quick just to have a quick look. But today I was able to take my time, look at the whole store, go over everything, and they had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted. Um, but I only picked up a couple things. I picked up a G.I. Joe Classifieds Snow Serpent. These have been hard to locate here in my area. A few stores in the malls have gotten them, Books a Million, but every time I seem to go by, they don't ever have any. So I picked that up, and I picked up an older one. It's a Major Blood. It's a loose but complete figure. Um, this is from the line before I got into it. So these were our Target exclusive. So I never picked him up. I wasn't collecting at that time, but I got him today. Happy to add him to the shelf up here. As y'all can see, man, this shelf it's getting full up of figures. But on to my little side project. I have started a second YouTube channel where I review these figures. I had a whole stack of them over here on this table that I blew through. There's still a couple over there I need to get to, but it's called Action Figure Reviews. I've kind of gotten back to my collecting roots, I guess. When the Marvel Legends line first hit back in the early 2000s, I was all in. Man, I had all of them from Series 1 up until Hasbro bought them, and I had the first few series as Hasbro produced. And then, kind of get married and have a kid, and that kind of stuff kind of goes by the wayside, and I sold all of them. To pay for all that stuff, and then I wasn't really financially able to support a toy collecting habit at the time. But I've recently, as I've said in past videos, I've started a new job in December, and it's been really, really good for me financially and for my family. So I'm in a better spot now to where I can afford to have stuff like this back here, because before I couldn't, because these figures, they can be pricey. Brand new for just a standard figure, they're $25. The deluxe figures are $35. And they only go up from there. And if you get them on the secondary market, like this Major Blood right now on eBay and other locations in the package, or even loose, he's going for about $50. I got this one for $40, so I got a solid deal on that one. This one was only $40, so that's a really good deal. So, but I'm getting back into my toy collecting phase, and I've been having a really good time at it. So this channel won't be as video game focused as it has been in the past. I will still get games and stuff because I still love playing games. That's not going to change, but the more of the collecting aspect is going to be toys. And even stuff that I had as a kid, I got some Mask stuff coming that I am super, super excited for. Masks was one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid. I'm not going to do any vintage Joes because there's way too much. There's way too much stuff. The Mask stuff, I can kind of focalize it on certain things that I want. When I was a kid, I never had a Thunderhawk. That was Matt Tracker, the leader of the good guys. His car, or the Camaro that had the gold wings and could fly. I never had a Thunderhawk as a kid, but I got one on the way. So I'm excited for that to get here. I want to display it on the shelf. There's only a couple other vehicles I really want to get out of Mask. I want to get a Switchblade, which is the bad guy leader vehicle. But I'm just going to have a good time. So I'll have a link to my new channel down in the description, and a link to my new Instagram down in the description, because I'm keeping them, the picking side and the review side, separate of each other. But, if you're into the figures and you want to see a review of it, then you can hop over to the other channel, and I'll open the packages, go into detail of what's included, what I like about the figure, if there's any dislikes about the figure, and all that good stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. I've like I said, I've done probably 12 videos on that channel already, and just to they're all older figures. Well, not all of them. There's a few of the GI Joe classifieds that just came out recently. I've done videos on all of those, and but a lot of the older figures. And I'm not just going to do GI Joe. Any action figure. I got a Gambit figure back here. I did one on this Master Chief figure right here. I got some Mario figures in the closet. I got a couple of Zelda figures in the closet and a Metroid figure in the closet. That I'll be doing videos on all of those. So it's not just going to be GI Joe figures, but it's going to be any action figure that I pick up and I feel like doing a video on it. I'm going to make a video on it. So, like I said, if you're interested in that, hop over to the other channel, check it out. If it's, if you're into that kind of thing. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Just the Snow Serpent and the Major Blood. That's all I picked up today from Dallas Vintage Toys. If you're in the area, I would recommend you highly pick it out if you're into vintage toys. And if you saw at the first of the video, they do have a very small video game section. They had a box Turbo Graphics in there, and I thought that was pretty sweet. I didn't ask them what the price on it was because it's probably expensive and it's probably out of my price range. I never had a Turbo Graphics growing up, so don't really have the nostalgia for it. But it was cool to see. They had some boxed NES games. They had a whole bunch of Switch games. But, people want to go take their old video game stuff and trade it in on toys. I guess they do that there. But the store is fantastic, so if you're into vintage toys, I also have a bunch of new stuff. If you're into any of that kind of stuff, definitely go hit up Dallas Vintage Toys and check that store out. It's awesome. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.